Morning, guys. Coming out today. Been up in Maine on the trap line past couple weeks, and I think it was a week before that I set one of my trail cameras up over here in the I think I did a video of buck hotspot, something like that. All kinds of rubbing trees. So that's been over here for a while, so I'm gonna go grab that now. Battery's probably dead by now. Well, we'll grab that, see if we have anything on there. Everything's really bare out here now. Pretty good. So yeah, we'll go grab this trail cam. I'll go set up camp and we'll have a little talk. Hey guys, welcome back to second video in the series, Woodsman Ways. I wanted to keep this going, kind of following along with that opener on preparedness. So the first one I talked about, preparing yourself for any disaster situation. That video was by request by quite a few people. I got emails and whatnot. They wanted me to talk about that. So continuing along with that mindset on being prepared, I've got like 3 packs out here with me today. And again, it goes hand in hand with being prepared. So one of the packs I got with me is my Scout pack. I've since gone from my haversack Scout kit to this. I still have the haversack, that's not going anywhere. I absolutely love the thing. It's actually inside this pack right here. So basically in the series I want to let you guys know kind of how I think, how my brain works when it comes to stuff like this. So anytime I come out in the woods, no matter what it's for, I have some type of gear with me. Most of us do, if you've been doing this for a while or whatever. But we always have new people showing up, joining in. Maybe they haven't seen past videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to keep it, basic, beginner type level. So sorry if I bore you more experienced folks, but again, Scout kit, exactly what it means. If I'm coming out here for the day just scouting around, whether it be for deer, out scouting on my trap line, whatever the case may be, I've got a Scout kit. Like I just said, in the recent past it was my haversack. I've just picked up this pack. It's a Maine guide pack, I believe is what they call it. And then definitely not cheap, this little pack. It's almost like a knapsack type pack. It costs $200, but it is wax canvas. It's heavy duty. It's gonna last me forever. Something I can pass on to my little guy. So when I can afford stuff like this, I go ahead and buy it. I still have some pack videos up on my channel, I think. But these things progress over time. As you're able to afford better gear and stuff like that, you upgrade. So that's what I do when I can. I'm just about set for the most part with all my stuff. So again, my Scout kit. It's a Maine guide pack. It's a bucket style pack, which if you guys have known me for more than 5 minutes, that's what I like. So it's got one bucket compartment. It does have a little zipper pocket in here, but it's very small. I only keep a couple things in there. And then it's got 2 outside pockets. So keeping with the preparedness theme, like I'm saying, anytime I come out in the woods, I have something with me. If I plan on spending the night or multiple days, obviously it's the Woodsman pack. And that thing, I could live out here forever and never go home with the stuff I got in there. So just run you through this kit real quick. Give you some reasons, you know, why I carry the stuff I do, and you know how I think about things. Right off the bat, I got a couple journals. One is from when I did all my Pathfinder stuff, you know, the e-course and all that. I've got all my notes, most of my deliverables in here, so it's good to reflect back on stuff like this, you know, wild edible plants and stuff like that. So I definitely keep that with me still. I've got one now. I wrote the Woodsman school on it. This is all my recent stuff, you know, things I got going on in the back. Got a bunch of videos and stuff, you know, to put out for you guys. So look back at that and know what I still have to do. I got like 3 pages of videos here written down now for you guys. But anyways, a couple journals, key. Got a heavy pair of leather work gloves. Might as well go to what I carry on my person. It makes sense. So 98% of the time, you guys know, my Woodsman trapper knife with a ferro rod attached. That's 98% of the time. On my other hip, I got this pretty nice leather pouch I got from my buddy Joe in New York. I think I showed that in another video. The only thing in that is a small flint and steel kit. So I've got my knife and my fire covered, you know, all the time. It's always on me. I have a lighter in my pocket because I smoke, of course. But again, in the pack, the backup knife. This is the if all else fails knife. You guys have seen this strapped to my hip running my trap line. I pretty much wore this knife on my hip my whole trip up there. You know, aside from my custom knife, you know, a little biased here, but hey, it is what it is. I designed my knife for me, so of course I like it. It's exactly what I want. But aside of that, this is probably my favorite knife. Awesome work on the leather, just incredible work Joe does. So that's my backup knife in this kit anyways. I got my meal kit. It's my small clean canteen bottle I've had for 4 or 5 years now. Things beat to crap. Titanium cup to go with that. And my titanium sport, so that makes my meal kit. ABS stakes, 4 bungees, and my trail top, so that makes up my shelter system for my scout kit anyways. I like the bungees. It's just so much quicker to set stuff up. Actually, my last drill, we slept out in the field, and our platoon sergeant had a little contest, you know, who could set up the best hooch, the fastest, and all this crap. So I had a buddy that kind of knows what I'm into. He asked to team up with me. We had a shelter up in 2 minutes and ready to go to bed while everyone else is fumbling through the woods. So that's a pretty quick little system. I know a lot of you probably use it too, but again, just showing you what I got. My scout kit, quick, fast, in a hurry. I can have this shelter set up in a couple minutes. Get me out of the weather or whatever. Baco saw. Small first aid kit. 55-gallon drum liner. My bannock board. And a little zipper compartment on the inside of this pack. Bandana with my compass in it. It's just a Silver Ranger compass. My headlamp. And my haversack that I'll never get rid of. Absolutely love this thing. I'll carry it as long as I can until it falls apart. And if it falls apart, I'll probably fix it and keep carrying it. Thing's pretty nice. I like it. So moving out to the front pockets, one of them has some cordage, 100 feet of paracord, some bank line, orange electric tape if I'm setting out snares and stuff with the bank line. I also have my Woodsman Mountain Man kit in that pocket. It's got 10 30-inch metal snares, 2 hanks of bank line, one's 20 feet, one's 10 feet, and obviously the flint and steel in there with some char cloth and jute twine. So it's like a fire trapping fishing kit kind of all in one. Obviously the bank line can be used for trapping, fishing, stuff like that. The only other thing in that pocket, it's got a pretty cool little pocket inside that pocket. It's got my Leatherman in it. So that's that pocket. The other one is pretty much a fire pocket. Like I showed you, I already have a ferro rod on my hip with my knife. I got a small flint and steel kit in my leather pouch. So I got some extra cotton material, and inside that I have wrapped up some cattail fluff that I can char or just use as is to get a fire going. I've got 2 char tins. One's got punk wood in it, the other's got charred cattail fluff. And then I have a strike force. So plenty of ways to make fire. You know, I like making primitive fire. Bow drills are cool. You know, it's definitely something you want to practice. Just about every, or at least every other time I come out, I'm practicing with the bow drill too. One, it's fun, and it's a skill that you want to own in case you don't have anything. But as you can tell, if I'm carrying a kit and I'm going to be prepared, I have ways to make fire. So I would never carry, you know, a bow drill set or a hand drill set in my kit per se. But when I do that, like I said, it's cool to do that. And when I come out, I practice, but I like to practice, I don't know what you'd say, on the fly or whatever. I like to come out, make a brand new set from scratch, because for the most part, that's going to be the reality of it. If you're carrying, like I know my buddy Mitch does that, and it's definitely not a knock on any of you guys that do it. A lot of you guys are more into the primitive side of things, and that's great. Like I said, I practice it too, but I wouldn't carry a primitive set in my pack, because for the size of the bow, or even if you didn't carry that and that's all you made out in the field, you still got your handhold, you got your hearth board, you got your spindle. That's like, I don't know, 10 ferro rods, 15 lighters, or, you know, just to relate it, something like that anyway. So I prefer the shore means. I do carry flint and steel kits, because again, that's fun to me, but the flint and steel ain't going nowhere, and it's definitely gonna make fire. If I break my flint, lose my flint, or it becomes unusable, I can find quartz. That's basically what we have up here in the Northeast. Not really the flint, but quartz will do the same thing with my steel, so it's just another sure way of making fire, I guess. So that's kind of the way I do things. Everybody's different though, like I said, and I'm not knocking anybody for that. So this is my scout kit. Like I said, I wanted to keep going with this Woodsman Ways series. Started out with, you know, being prepared for certain things, so I'm going to continue on, you know, with that in the next couple of videos. I figured I'd share my scout kit with you guys, because that's what keeps me prepared when I'm out in the woods kicking around for the day, or scouting around, or whatever the case may be. So thank you guys for watching this quick one, my scout kit, and we'll continue on with being prepared in the next couple videos, and then we'll start moving on to some other things, and again share with you guys kind of the way I think about things and the reasons I do some of the stuff that I do when I come out. So appreciate you watching. We'll be back with another video as soon as I can.